Alright, YouTube viewers, back for part 2, and as you can see I've been hard at it already. Now's the moment of truth. We're going to see if this homemade tool that I made will work out for pulling this seal on a 98 Dodge Ram. This is the front passenger side axle seal. This is the tool I made for that, so we're going to check that out, and I'll get back with you here in just a few minutes, and we'll get to see this thing in action. Alright guys, we're looking here inside the CAD housing, and as you can see I've got the tool there in place, and the seal. Excuse me for that. Just a minute here. Got to get the lighting right. I'm going to show you guys something. As you can see here, I had to make a slight modification to the tool. It was a little bit too wide to fit in there, so a little bit of time with the grinder solved that. So I'm going to put the camera down a minute, get everything set up, and then I'll show you a picture of what it looks like when I have the threaded rod installed. Alright guys, well, we've got everything set into place. As you can see, the tool is inserted in the seal. The seal is ready to go. So I'll take you guys outside here in a second, and I will show you how I crank this thing down, and we'll see if this thing works. See if we get success. Here's hoping. Keep your fingers crossed. Alright guys, here we go. Let's crank this guy down. See how it works. Let's get our wrench, get set, and start tightening. I'm going to tighten this a little bit and check it. I don't want to pull this in too far. As noted, if you pull this in too far, you can pull it too far into the axle tube and it won't seal properly. So we're going to take this slow and check it every so often. So this is seems like it's working pretty well. Alright, I'm going to go check it. I'll be right back. Alright, not quite there. Almost though. A couple more cranks and this ought to be it. Alright. Gonna check it out again, see if we have success. Alright guys, looks like we have success. I'm gonna go ahead and take this loose, and then we'll unscrew the tool and pull it out. See? Pull your rod out, nice and easy. Alright, I'm gonna go down underneath here, and I'll take you guys with me in just a second, and we'll take a look at the inside, and we'll see how everything sat in there. Alright guys, there you see it. The new seal put in place, pulled into right about where the old seal was. Looks like we have success. I'll be able to tell you for sure after I fill this thing up with gear oil and I drive it around for a little while, but this is the end of this experiment. I'll update you guys later on how this holds up. I think it's going to be just fine. Looks perfect. Alright, so what did I learn from this little experiment? Well, this tool here is pretty effective for pulling the axle seal on the passenger side of a 98 Dodge Ram 1500 4x4. Did the job quite nicely. Had to make a little modification, as I mentioned, from my original design. This hole saw, this is a 2-inch hole saw, was a little bit too thick. Had to cut it down with the grinder, smooth it out, make it a little bit smaller, but then it fit right in the CAD housing with the seal, no problem. Works pretty well. Also, I will note that this works pretty awesome as a seal remover as well. You just take it and stick it in the axle tube, and boom, pop your old seal right out of there. So, that's it for this experiment. Hope this was helpful to you guys. Leave a comment, let me know what you think.